What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Geoguessr Explained channel. Today I'm playing against Kron, who is a pretty strong player, and we're going to be playing some duels. It's going to be best of 5, but the first 3 are going to be on this channel, and you can find the second 2 on another channel, Osaka's channel, Geoguessr Japan. So, first round here, let's see what we got going on. No front plate here, and we're driving right. I think this is Mexico, right? But maybe I'm missing something here. We do have short plates. And, I mean, yeah, it's Generation 4, so I just can't think of anything else that it would be apart from Mexico, really. It's just weird that we are lacking that one. Would this be anything else? I mean, no, I don't think so. So I'm going to try what I thought here. It's just an ACW location, I guess, where with relatively little information, which is kind of strange. Now, I'm just trying to make sure. Could it ever be Florida? Just felt wrong for Florida for me, definitely. So, I mean, if it's there, fair play, but I'm going to go in Cancun, and it was indeed Cancun. He goes in Florida, which is understandable, but yeah, we're going to pick up a nice amount of points there in the first round. So, let's head through to the second one here and see what happens, and it looks like it's going to be somewhere in, Eastern Europe somewhere, I would suggest. And let's see what we got. Like a fairly thick red border sign there, so I think maybe Latvia is good here. Kind of feels like Eastern Latvia to begin with, so I do like that. He guesses. So could this be further south? Could this be like Czechoslovakia or something like that? I think I still prefer Latvia, but could certainly see it being much further south as well, I guess. I don't really know. Don't get a strong vibe here. Let's try it. It was actually Denmark there. So he goes in northern Spain. Makes sense with the sign, but we're going to do another 1,000 points damage, so I really can't complain. Let's see what we're getting next. Very thick red border. Interesting. I don't really know Danish signs too well. Normally Denmark's pretty easy to recognize, but to be fair, the landscape was quite Danish there. Next one here, we have short antenna. Feels like Russia. Could be Baltic as well. We see a pedestrian crossing sign there. It's a bit too hard to make out. Yellow thing on the sign there as well. Could this be Lithuania? Yeah, we have folded back sign, which is very Lithuanian. So I think I do, very Baltic in general. So I think I do like Lith here. I could see others as well, but yeah, I'll go in Kaunas here. Let's see what it is. It was actually in northern Lithuania there, so first points on the board for Kron, and that's going to be 300 points. So I think we are going for multipliers once we hit the 5th round or something, but for now, no multis, which is fine. South Africa, probably Western Cape somewhere, I would suggest, or no, Northern Cape, I meant. But this is very hilly in a strange way, so maybe it is actually just Western Cape or something. That is probably something, don't really recognize it. Lots of cacti here, which is really interesting. So it does kind of feel like it's further, south than you would initially think, I think. But I might just go here. Yeah, it's actually kind of difficult to get the state on this one, I think. But yeah, okay, I'll go here. We'll find out where it is soon enough. I mean, I don't really... yeah, he goes north. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, lots of cacti. It is definitely strange for all the way down here, but it works out nicely for us. We are definitely playing nicely so far in the duel. Round number 5 here, and this is also interesting. So what am I thinking here? Maybe Belgium, France kind of thing. Belgium, Pole. We also have like a like a brick house. So I think Belgium is definitely good here. I'm just going to go for it because I'm relatively confident now. He's gone. It is quite hilly, so I guess quite a bit further south here. Let's just go for that. And it was indeed closer to Brussels where I initially clicked, but that is pretty difficult to get anyway, I think. And right on the border between Flanders and Wallonia there, so interesting. Okay, next one, 1.5 times damage. And it's round 6. What are we going to be looking at here? Some Tunisia, maybe, or actually some Turkey. So where do we think we are? No strong vibe here. Probably further east, and probably further south. But that's just my vibe. So I'm thinking of clicking fairly central here. Let's just go for that. Yeah, I feel like this is a good guess, but it could be fairly off. It's a very generic round. It was actually further towards Konya there. It was very flat, so that does make sense to me. It's going to be a bit of damage, almost 1,000 points, so yeah, good guess from our opponent. I think where I clicked is probably too mountainous, so should have paid more attention. Next one here is Russia. I think Kron is a good Russia player. It's white car. So I think it's going to be Eastern Russia here, maybe near Vladivostok. What are the options here? I think Vladivostok is good here, kind of north-south-ish. Could actually be a bit further north than that as well. And we should kind of line up the road here. So, I mean, in terms of like an angle here, we could be like near Belogorsk here. I actually think that's quite possible because the road angle does fit better for there than elsewhere. So now I'm going to check out the trees and everything. I mean, a lot of the trees don't feel too like cold climate. So I still am just wanting to go Primorsky Krai down near Vladivostok here. I think is best, but maybe I could hedge it a bit. Let's just go for that. I don't know, like, second guess would be here, but I feel like it's also a bit less hilly. That would probably be flatter. And yeah, it was indeed all the way over there, so that is good. We say GG for the first one there, and yeah, that was a pleasing win. Like, not too bad in terms of the rounds here, so we'll see when we get on the next one here. So yeah, guys, do give the video a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. I will be posting more on here. I actually have a few videos saved up. It's just I'm very, very busy at work and, you know, trying to post on the main channel, but this will not be fully neglected. I won't neglect it. I'll have more stuff coming out here, so you should sub. Okay, next one here. And we have some Filipino language, I would say. This feels like either like all the way south or all the way north to me. Maybe we click middle for that reason. Could always be middle too. Silver car here. Not really sure where silver car goes. That would be kind of interesting to know. Yeah, don't really see anything here that that I see as being particularly useful. What does that say? I mean, it could say masbate, which, you know, it kind of looks like a similar word. I don't think it's actually going to be there, but it was actually, oh, this is actually Martinique. Not Martinique, Marinduque. Marinduque. There we go. Finally said it correctly, but yeah, that was the name of the island. Right there in plain sight, and just didn't know it. It's one of the bigger islands I didn't know the name of, actually. Anyway, next one here. Very generic. Do we see any house meta here? House almost feels a bit Hungarian. I'll go a bit further north for that reason, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of quite generic here. Try it near Cluj there, but I could just as easily see it being, you know, down where he clicked. But yeah, it actually was towards Lashi. Lashi there? I don't know how to pronounce it. Or is it an I? Does it start with an I? Yeah, Yashi. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Someone told me how to pronounce it, but can't remember. I wrote the number 1 here in Malaysia. See if we see anything good in terms of poll meta. I mean, this red sticker is quite common in Pahang and Johor, I think. So I want to see if we see Tel TNB here. We don't. Might just click the border between the two states. Anyway, like it's no point in like it's not many points here. So just kind of click the border between the two states, and it should be a good guess. I think it is also pretty flat, but yeah, actually was over there in Negeri, Sembilan. So interesting, but that's good for us. Here goes Pahang, which is a pretty reasonable guess, I would say. And next one here is Ontario, maybe I would say. No. It's going to be somewhere in Chile. I think this is Mac South, right? I can't really tell, though. What's he doing? Fishing or taking a wee? I don't know. Okay, let's think here. How far south do you go here? Is it more O'Higgins vibe, or is it more down in this direction here? Maybe it feels better for that, to be honest. What's the direction of the road here? There aren't too many places that fit that, actually. So I think I will go further north, actually. Okay, let's just go around here then. Don't know if I love this guess. It is very cloudy, like you see all the way south. Oh, but 5Ks. It's actually. Oh, did I even check the Google car there? I think it was the white car, just in RG. I might be tripping. Actually, oh, it was yellow lines. Oh my gosh. Guys. No good there. Kind of didn't pay attention there, but that's okay. Next one here should be I guess it's Amman, or is it more Wadi Musa kind of vibe here? I don't know. Let's see. Do we see anything here? Yeah, reading Arabic would be helpful in a round like this, that's for sure. It doesn't really give me Amman vibes, I can't lie. The fact that we're like going through a big highway in the middle of the city would suggest that we're somewhere else, in my opinion. So, Karak also has this highway running through it that's kind of north-south. So I'll try Karak here. Don't mind that. Could easily be Wadi Musa. Was actually Amman. Northern suburbs there. Well, not really Amman, because it's crossing into the next territory, but that's interesting. And yeah, he goes max south there. Definitely understand it. Next one here, 1.5 times damage. Are we in Israel this time, I think? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it feels like near Jerusalem to me, I'd say. What's he going to go for here, I wonder? Yeah, I feel like it's like Jerusalem or a little south. Yeah, I'll just go Eilat, kind of Jerusalem area. Was actually in the Palestine West Bank territory there, but it's only a little bit of damage. Really? Okay. Playing fine here. Got a slight lead. We have some Japan now. I've been practicing Japan. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I don't know. It feels kind of southern to me. Bollards probably are something. Don't really know. But yeah, it does feel southern. Although, is it though? Yeah, it's actually very difficult to pick up good vibes here, and like polls are very non-existent here, unfortunately. So where do you click? Where do you click here? This is legitimately difficult. Like this long grass remind me of south, but then I could actually see this being north. This is difficult stuff. Like very little meta for a Japan round, I feel. And so that is a really good question. I could actually see this being north, you know. Like, overall vibes, we've got 10 seconds to decide here. Might have to click middle here, guys. May just have to click middle. Actually, starting to get more of a north vibe the longer I look at it. So let's go like Sendai here. And it was actually Hokkaido. That is making a lot of sense to me, in all honesty. But, you know, we guess the same spot there. I have to send him a laughing one because we both, for quite a while, and it was just nothing. Okay, next round here is Hawaii. We got like interesting like pod trees here. I think this is Hawaii, yeah. Could it be anything else? What is that? English? Yeah. No hunting, no trespassing. If it's English, it has to be Hawaii here, so I'll go on this island here. Don't really know which one it would be more likely to be. Maybe it's just the, like, big island. But, yeah, I mean, interesting round. We will find out soon enough here. I assume he'll get it, because it is very volcanic here, so, I mean, he's probably trying to 5k it, if I'm honest. And, yeah, he goes to Portugal. That is unfortunate, but it was the next island down, so that's going to be knockout damage there. GG, and played pretty nicely, so can't complain there again. Just a fairly difficult round there, for sure. Is one of those rounds where if you told him, if you suggested Hawaii to Kron, he definitely would have immediately said yes, but you just have to think of it, which is the, you know, annoying part, I guess. Next round here. So somewhere in Japan, not Kyushu. Okay, we have this whole thing here, which is found, you know, in this region of the country right here. And so, do we actually see anything here beyond that? Not really. I think this is pretty generic. Beyond it, we have the name of the river, but to be honest, it's not really that gettable in my opinion. I'm gonna hedge right here. It kind of feels like it's up into the mountains. Maybe Nagano works quite nicely. I was actually in Shizuoka there, so yeah, not too bad. A little bit of damage there to start off the duel, but this is going pretty well. And then, as I said, the last two duels will be on the second channel, so you can check that out on Osaka's channel. Next one here, actually difficult. I have to think here. Probably Cambodia. So yeah, I'll just go Cambodia here. I think that's really most likely. But I guess like, yeah, I did not know what to guess off the bat, so it doesn't really, like, I kind of thought he might not get it, but yeah, he does. Pretty quick guess there, so that's fine. Okay, round number 3 here, and we are looking at something in like Po Valley maybe? Yeah, it feels massively Po Valley to me. It's super flat, with some slight stuff south here, so it was slight stuff south, maybe Bologna works nicely. That's pretty flat north there. South does have some slight hills, so yeah, I guess you just go like Moderna or something like that. Like Venice was where I wanted to click, but I think you have to kind of obey the hills here. But it could be like, yeah, okay, it was just in that kind of area here. Both guesses are good, and it's not going to be flawless. 16 points of damage done to us there. Okay, round number 4, maybe Peruvian looking kind of vibe here. White road lines though. And no Gulkar. Is this actually Europe? It feels like it is, huh? That's Turkish language there. And we're in some kind of a valley here. This is a Turkish guardrail, this one with the extra thing on it. I was going to say, but I didn't think it could be Turkey when I loaded in, I must admit. This actually could be further east than you think. Yeah, I think this is east. I don't know which, like, roads up here are Gen 3. I'm going to try. You know, just guessing. I'm gonna commit all the way, guys. I think it's there. Just because it didn't give me a Turkish vibe at all when we first loaded in. I wouldn't be surprised if he missed the country, but yeah, he actually gets it, and it was a fairly difficult round there, but both players getting good guesses. Further towards Trabzon, which is interesting. Okay, next one here. Sneek is 12 kilometers away. Should be somewhere in the Netherlands here. N384, I'm just gonna guess here. I don't really care about finding places in the Netherlands too much. It's a small country and fairly, very, very well populated. So finding Sneek, probably not all that doable. Oh, there it is. Well, you know, eating my words, but, you know, we're fairly close. They got the right region guess, so that's fine. You know, Netherlands is actually fairly region guessable. After you've played 10,000 plus games like me, I feel like I do actually have some sense of Netherlands region guessing these days. But hey, it's fine. Okay, next one here, North South Africa. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Now, I think best is like in the mountains on the border between like Polokwane and like between Limpopo and Mpumalanga. But yeah, it could be all the way down to Eswatini, maybe even the other side of the country, but shouldn't be. Okay, we basically 5k there, very nice indeed. That's a good guess, and but he also gets a good guess, so really no points exchanged. Okay, double damage now. What are we going to be seeing here? Maybe a bit of Portugal action or something like that. What do we have? Yeah, it feels Portuguese to me. Feels fairly north, but nothing too crazy, so that's probably what I'll go for here. But yeah, definitely a bit of a north vibe here, and the chevrons do confirm that we are there. So you know what? Yeah, I think it is more north like this, but I can't actually place exactly where it should be. Yeah, it was just middle. That does not surprise me, to be honest. Didn't quite love it. It was just a bit dry and a bit like not very densely forested, in a way that made me think, yeah, okay, whatever. Next round here, Russia. This could be a problem for us. Short antenna here. What does that say? Don't think it's anything too useful. Okay, what about the landscape here? Very flat. Short antenna. Interesting. I don't know exactly where this is. 173. Ooh. Signs in the distance are teasingly almost within eye shot. And we do have hills here. I would just go Urals somewhere, I think. Ufa? Maybe, I don't know which ones have short antenna mostly, but Ufa kind of feels good here. Ufa Samara border, maybe. I don't know. Could even be like Novosibirsk all the way out east, but I did think that this is better. I did think this is better. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a similar guess to me here, but I really don't know what to expect. This could be a knockout round, obviously. It was Krasnoyarsk there. As I said, it was possible, but we both missed it there, so it's just 1,000 points of damage. Very interesting, very interesting. Not an easy round in my opinion, and short antenna is pretty rare out there as well. Okay, next one here. Blackish roofs. So, what have we got here? Maybe French language? Could see like Belgium here. Wouldn't mind Belgium. Or France. Max East France, maybe? Or Luxembourg. What about Luxembourg here? Do not hate Luxembourg. Oh, there's the French thing on the pole. Okay, we go here. Strasbourg it is, I reckon. Just based on architecture, and wow, that's Max Southwest. Actually, there are some similarities between the regions, but that is pretty difficult, especially because I thought landscape-wise, also that kind of northeast stuff worked quite nicely, but goes to show. Okay, next one here, I think I would click Lima here, honestly. I don't know. I feel like just click Lima. It doesn't give me like that kind of typical south green vibe or the typical north green vibe, but it was actually kind of like more the north stuff. So that's going to be huge damage, 2.9k. And so that is no good. We have to play nicely here. It's a good guess from him. Like Peru, I would say is one of my strengths, but I need to be practicing it. I haven't done it in a while. This is somewhere in Colombia. Now, surely north fits best here, but I'm not really sure where north, so that is a bit perhaps concerning. Just want to see if we see anything that's actually with the town name. Not really. Yeah, seems like not. So, okay then. Would probably click around here. Now the question is, do you kind of hedge? I think I want to hedge to survive here. I think I click in the mountains because I do think kind of northeast stuff does work quite nicely as well. But surely it's not too like Bucaramanga stuff. But yeah, maybe I'll even hedge like that. I think that's best. I just want to survive. It could be Bucaramanga. You do get some weirdly dry stuff. It was right there. We both get good scores. Right up into the mountains there, so a pretty unique round in some ways. It's not often that you get that hilly dry stuff. Next round here is 4.5 times damage. Still just need big countries here to bring it back, that's for sure. This is generic as anything. Houses could be French to me. Yeah, houses could be French here. Like middle of France, I think, is what I would do. It is a bit concerning. Like, it is quite dry. I just click here, I think. I think that's best. Just think about other countries that are actually possible. Maybe like Czechia, or Austria. Oh man, you see, I thought of that just in time, or just in time so that you knew I actually thought of it. But yeah, actually, Austria worked better with the houses. But okay, that's fine. Double whites here should be somewhere in Mount Gambier. I think I've even seen this lock before, maybe, but yeah, definitely Mount Gambier here. Got this leaf in the lens, in case you didn't know it. That's a bit of Geoguessr explained knowledge right there. And I would say Glencoe is a good click here. Now, he will know this, without a doubt, surely. This is pretty common knowledge, and yeah, he goes to Mount Gambier, very loyal to the city, and it's going to be 0 damage either way there. Okay. So, guys, okay, Japan, yeah, good. I've been practicing Japan. I like this. Let's see if we get any polls to work off of here. Nothing there. 1 in the distance is also nothing. At least there's no phone codes visible, because I don't really know my phone codes. All tops are fairly nothing as well. So, unfortunately, not really been too good with our Japan rounds. They've either been really easy or really hard. But as for me, now we don't see anything here too good, I think. So, I think I would click instinctively. We don't have nothing on the pulse here to help. I think, like, instinctively, vibes-wise, I would go, like, here. I think that feels good to me. A lot of pines here. Maybe it is a bit further. Maybe it is, like, Kyoto or Hyogo or something like that. Go Kyoto here. It feels good. It feels good. And it was all the way over here in Iwaki W. And it's 500 points damage. So really similar guesses so far. We're on round 15. So definitely a long game too. Let's see what we get here. So it is going to be Mongolia. Winter coverage. Probably Ulaanbaatar here, if I'm honest. Think you click Ulaanbaatar as best, but the other option is Erdenet. So we could go for the win and click there. See if we see anything here. Zarna. Blok Zarna. Nothing helpful there. See if we see anything else written here. Okay, vibes-wise, we do have kind of biggish hills south. And north. I'm actually starting to believe in Erdenet here. Yeah. Gosh, that's a bit silly if I miss this, but I want to try it. Just doesn't give me, like, Ulaanbaatar vibes, if I'm honest. This kind of does, but not quite, so I'll try Erdenet here. Interesting guess. It's probably Ulaanbaatar, but I don't know, I'm curious. It was Darkhan there, so that's at least good for us. Maybe it was Darkhan that has the winter coverage. I don't know what actually the deal is there, but we get 500 points damage. Could have been knockout stuff if we guess slightly better or guess the right city. That's 6.5 times damage now in Lesotho. Not a particularly action-packed round. Green chevrons here I've never seen. It's very interesting. Looks like the red paint chipped off or something. Okay, bit of corn. Do we have any corn here? Not really. Definitely thinking of clicking middle here, honestly. Maybe slight south vibe, but I don't want to commit too much. I just want to survive. And yeah, it was middle, so that's a good click. And yeah, I mean, I guess it was slightly northern of the center line of Lesotho, so that's interesting. Don't really have the best vibes on that country. Next one here, round number 17. We're somewhere in Norway. And we have signs, so I'm tempted to just go quickly here. Now, where would you guess here? I don't think it's all the way south, to be honest. Like, quite a lot of thin trees. Maybe Mo i Rana kind of area here is best. I'll click slightly south of Mo i Rana. That's what I'm going to go for here. Don't really know if that's good, but I'm going to give it a go. Interesting round vibes-wise. Ends up being over here. Lillehammer click is good. I wonder if he knew some coverage stuff there, but that was a GG. Let's head through to the next one. Okay, so I think the following footage will go to our friend over on the second channel, so go check out that video. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and let's see who can win the series on the other video. So guys, I'll say till next time, and goodbye.